What's up, everybody? It's me, it's your girl, Sassy, Scribe Situations with Sassy. I wanted to let you all know that I am coming back. Yes, that's right. Sassy is coming back. Listen, I needed to take a break. I needed to clear my mind, get my head right. There was a lot of things going on. And with all of, because I've been noticing a lot of bullshit, with all of the bullshit that has been out here in the ether, I said it's time for Sassy to come back. Now, people may not agree with what I have to say. I've always had my detractors. I really can't worry about that. I've always done audio. But now I think I'm going to move into the video realm. So you guys got to bear with me as I find my feet in this space. But it's a lot of bullshit out in the ether. And I'm tired. You should be tired of hearing all of this bullshit that you hear. This women, there was a recent list that went around where these are 5 restaurants that women won't go to. Applebee's, Chili's, the Cheesecake Factory. That's just 3. I can't even remember them because it's so fucking stupid. Women complain about men not dating them. And then when a man asks you out on a date, you expect him to take you for white table service, 5-star restaurants, And most of y'all can't afford to take yourselves to a 5-star restaurant. You can't. Most of y'all ain't dropping $250 or $300 on yourself in one setting for one meal. You're not doing it. You're absolutely not. You're mad that he doesn't want to spend $40. Listen, I don't have children. So if you ever hear me refer to my boys, I mean my nephews and my great nephews, I tell them all the time, if she ain't happy with Applebee's or the Cheesecake Factory or Chili's or Panera Bread or Starbucks, leave her ass exactly where you found her. Because it's not about you. It's about what you can do for her. And I know that's going to be really hard for people to wrap their minds around. But at some point, it has to be quality over quantity. Now, they're young. They're going to try to get as much ass as possible. But they don't have to pay for it. They don't have to take them to an Eddie V's. They don't have to take them to the prime rib. They don't have to take them to Hell's Kitchen. They don't have to take them to places like that. If she's not happy with a Chili's or an Applebee's or a $6 IHOP meal, she's not for you. Because it's about getting to know you. It's the process of the two of you getting to know each other. So this bullshit of he only spent $40 and he didn't take me to this place or that place. He's not even taking you to places. You're not even taking yourself to these places. You're not. And yet he's supposed to bend over backwards and take you. I saw a clip yesterday where the girl was straight up livid that for a first date, the guy wouldn't pay to get her nails and feet done. Now, my father told me that hair, nails, your feet, that's general maintenance and upkeep as a woman. So if you can't afford to do it, what makes you think he should do it? Right? That's on you. If he wants to do it, if he chooses to do it, that's something different. But you straight up telling him, oh, before you date me, you got to get my hair and nails done. You got to get my nails done. What the actual fuck and the audacity? Where are these women getting this bullshit mindset from? That's what I want to know. And I put these memes and these reels and I'm sending them to my male friends and my female friends. And none of us can understand this mindset and where it came from. None of us. I don't get it. And maybe it's me. Maybe it was the way I was raised. I was raised with a father who did just about everything for us, who showed us what it means to be treated well. Now, that doesn't mean I haven't had my share of assholes and I haven't had my share of heartbreaks. That doesn't mean that I always took his advice. But the older I got, the more sage I got in listening to what he said, remembering, having it back here in that data bank, remembering, bringing it forward to the front of my mind, looking at things at a 3,000 foot level as opposed to like right here and now. And I've also had to learn over time to accept people for who they are and not for who I want them to be. And I think that's the problem with a lot of women. They're not willing. And men too, but situations with Sassy is about women and being accountable for our actions. I'm not going to tell you how to get or keep a man, but I am going to tell you how to comport yourself within these relationships, because you're only accountable to you. You can't control what people think about you or how you are perceived, but you can control how you show up. And if you show up like a 304, begging Benny, begging for money with a broke mindset and a broke attitude, you're going to attract a broke mindset and a broke attitude type of man. Period. And I'm not saying that there aren't wolves in sheep's clothing, but women, we got to be accountable. And the sad part is the older I get, the more desperate I see women become. And that is a mindset that I will never understand. I was in that stupid ass mindset in my 20s when I took care of a man for 15 years. And that was it. I am hard pressed to give a man my money. And if I spend my money on you, because I look at my money as the church's money. So when I spend the church's money on you, that means I'm damn near in love with you, halfway in love with you, or really, really like you and on the path to loving you. I'm not just spending my money willy-nilly. I'm spending it because I see value in you. I see something in you. I want to get to know you and grow with you and build with you. And then ask the right questions to make sure we're on the same page. But I'm not dropping 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks on some random ass dick because it's a dime a dozen and I got a whole lot of change. So we need to figure out, ladies, we need to figure out inherently what's inside of us, what's going on in us that's allowing us to continue to attract these type of men that we say we don't want. And newsflash, y'all are raising the type of men that you say you don't want. Think about that. So if you're raising them, now our daughters are going to meet your sons and the cycle continues. We need to break this chain. We need to break this cycle of especially in our black community. We need to break the cycle that marriage is bad, that marriage is a ball and chain, that marriage is a death sentence. We need to understand that a double income is better than one income. And if both of y'all have double incomes, then that's 4 incomes. So you got to have that mindset. Everyone I know, I'm not, but everyone I know is married. I think it's about 8 or 9 of the women in my family that are not. Some of us have never been married. Some of us have been divorced more than once. But there's a particular type of man that we're used to. And before my father passed, he was like, maybe we did, when he was still lucid. He said, maybe the men in the family did y'all ladies a disservice. Maybe we did too much. And it's a very hard expectation for these men, these newfangled, these, what are they calling them? These sassy men, to live up to. But he said, if you're with a man who can't fix shit, can't do shit, he has to at least be able to afford to get it done. And my father didn't cuss, so he didn't cuss, but I did. So, but he said that, and it really made you think. It made you realize, like, if men always want to know what are women bringing to the table. But I know a lot of women with men that ain't bringing nothing but dick and problems. They're not bringing anything to the table of value. The women are laying awake at night, wondering where he at, who he with. You too old to be told. I shouldn't even have to do this show to tell you this. But I felt the need. It was on my spirit. It was on my heart. Sassy is back. Now, I'm not going to put out there exactly when and where and the dates and the times, because I'm just stepping back into this. I still need to gather my thoughts a little bit more. But I just wanted to come and let you guys know Situations with Sassy is back, and I hope that you continue to support and tune in. There is more to come, so stay tuned for Situations with Sassy.